Hello. Hello. I didn't go live again. It's like, oh, no one's answering. No one's responding. What's going on? And I'm a bit unwell at the moment. So I was just like, what's going on here? But then I just looked up. A couple of days ago, I also forgot to go live and did a whole live stream before I realized I wasn't streaming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for waiting a couple of minutes for me to turn this thing on. We're going to be doing a 10-minute portrait today, and every day this month we're doing 10-minute portraits. In the chat, let me know where you are joining us from, what you're going to be working with. So far, every 2 days, I've chosen a different medium, and today I'm going to do graphite and this blending stump, and we're going to be drawing Wim Hof, and we can chat a bit about Wim Hof. Super inspiring and awesome. Who knows who Wim Hof is? Tell me in the chat. Yeah, so I'm going to start drawing now. I'd love you to let me know you're here, because it looks like now it says I'm streaming, but still no one's saying anything in the chat. I'm a bit unwell. Last Thursday when David Callanan was here, I was had Icon over my shoulder and he was really unwell, and now I'm like that. Mechanical pencil and chewed Bill in Indiana, awesome. Yay, Wim Hof. Hey Shannon and Nancy, nice to have you here. So let's draw this wonderful being of coldness, warmth, and light. It's okay. It will pass. A lot of people got this at the moment. Apparently, it's going around, and it's not the corona. It's just sick. Like happens. And I've been like working too much. And okay, 2033. Let's start drawing. So fortunately now I have the time to rest, and I still have things to do, but my main commitment and joy at the moment is drawing with you. So it's nice to be here. Lisa, graphite and ink, cool. I'll go grab this thing and put it on the side, kind of get moving. Yes, I think this is a cool opportunity in this challenge to try out a bunch of different mediums. Like every 2 days I've been mixing it up, doing something different. And with this reference photo I thought the graphite would be cool. I actually did a 1-hour calligraphy pen portrait of Wim Hof in October for my Patreon supporters, which is quite different than this one. And yeah, he's just such an inspiration. If who knows Wim Hof, let me know. Hey Sophie, hi Maya. Let me know in the chat if you're familiar with Wim Hof. So I learned something today. That I had a Achilles tendon injury like a month ago, and so before that I was cycling and getting in cold water every day. Then I wasn't able to. And then yesterday I did again for the first time in over a month. And I was like, oh, so good, but it was so cold. And I learned today that if you feel like you're getting a cold or flu, you shouldn't do the cold exposure. So it's good to learn things. Take that little lesson from me. But the breath work is still can do that, and it's been really good. Just focusing on breathing. And hey, Mythological. Hi, Laura. Nice to have you all here. 16 people here. That's cool. When you have a moment, give me a thumbs up. I know it sounds very repetitive, but apparently engagement gets things seen. And so if you're enjoying this, then let me know. But if you're busy drawing, I understand that too. We can take a moment to chat at the end. Yes, I'm a bit fevery, and where's a good flat edge here? Some people do this amazing knife sharpening, and I just kind of scrape these solid graphite pens with pencils with a they're called carpet knife cutter. Yeah, Shannon, maybe you can... Okay. Mythological says a live stream notification. Have you... came late. Have you looked into whether you can change the settings on that? Because I know in 8 minutes, my sister's doing a live stream. And I already got a notification about hers. So this blending stump is pretty cool. First time I used it was last year. And I really like it. Tomorrow, if you have time, right now, so the 10-minute sketch will be a different time tomorrow, because every Tuesday we meet via Zoom and we sketch together live. We can talk to each other, and I would like people to bring puppets. So there's a link in the description below here, down there somewhere. And if you want, you can follow that link tomorrow, and we're gonna sketch together. Maybe I'll lay down some ink in the background to make it really dark. It will be more time efficient than hatching it all black. And the contrast in this image is just amazing. Unfortunately, I don't know who the photographer is. This image was shared on Wim Hof's Instagram, and that someone had dropped him off this print as a gift. So since Shannon's notification, Chorus Ben Ami, hello, welcome. So if you're looking for something to do after this, you can watch the other day's videos or check out Wim Hof. There's a video by Vice, and if you look up Wim Hof Glacier, it's just such a beautiful video. We see Wim Hof swimming through the glacial lake. I'm pretty sure it's in Iceland, Jökulsárlón. Super cool. And so the idea is that with cold exposure, like giving the body this intentional stress, just for a short period of time. Don't push it. If you're shivering, you've done it too long. But we can condition ourselves to being able to resist the cold, and it has all sorts of amazing benefits. It's really cool. I won't list them all here, but definitely go check it out. Has anyone here tried cold exposure or the Wim Hof breathing technique? I know Shannon did a couple of days ago. She wrote to me and said I'm cold, and I was like, do some Wim Hof breathing, and then she was warm. So it's pretty cool. And I did some last night, and towards the end, so you do like a pumping deep breath 30 times, and then you exhale and hold the breath out as long as you can, and do it under Wim Hof's instruction, not mine. It's really amazing listening to him. And you can end up reaching surprisingly long periods of not needing to inhale, which releases interesting things in the brain, and also really interesting for health benefits. And I was seeing all sorts of colours and stuff last night, which I've often had, particularly when I was around 20, 21. With closed eyes, or sometimes even with open eyes, would see like these colours and stuff. It's pretty amazing. I heard a talk a while back from Thos Little, who makes ink, a rural pen, and he was talking about form solids and these certain forms that are like universal, that people see in kind of it can be in fever dreams, it can be with intense physical load or pain, and at the time I was doing lots of exercise, and I was dancing with fire, and I was going to be going to Europe, and it was a pretty exciting time of my life, and I was like completely drug free seeing all sorts of incredible things. So it's really interesting. How are we going? Oh, we're almost at 10 minutes already. All right, let's just slap some black into the background here. This might be a bit intense. I'd love to keep going on this, but the idea of this challenge is that we're going to do pretty low commitment 10-minute portraits, and that's it. But I have seen that some people who've been participating have continued, kept working. Shannon, your Janelle from yesterday was so cool. Who else is here? Hey, Lewis. Nancy loves cold exposure. Yeah, the breathing technique is so interesting. So interesting. And you can kind of, by doing the breathing technique before doing strenuous things like cold exposure or push-ups, various things, by doing the breathing technique first, you can, interestingly, capable of doing much more. And it's really interesting because it's this thing about setting intention. So you're doing the breathing and you go into the water, and he says the health benefits, it's enough after 2 minutes. So you can just 2 minutes cold exposure is enough to get all the jolt to the vascular system, and that's it. 10 minutes. We can talk more about Wim Hof in another live stream. And in my Patreon video from last month, I talked a lot about Wim Hof. If you want to check that out, my Patreon link is in the description below. And on Thursday, Shannon and I are going to be doing episode 3 of Drawn Together, and we have an amazing guest, Ian Goldsmith, who's an incredible realist portrait painter and oil painter, and a student of colour. And if you check that out, I posted some stuff in my stories about Ian's work. We'd love you to come join the conversation on Thursday, and come join with us tomorrow too. And as I mentioned earlier, if you join late, bring a puppet. If you have a puppet, we met Friday morning last week, and Heike had a puppet. So I love puppets, and I thought it'd be really cool to do a sketch session with puppets. So join us tomorrow. Yeah, the link is also down in the description. From 7:30 to 9:30 German time. And let me ask you, this is finished now, we're over 10 minutes. Should we meet? Should we do the 10-minute sketch before the Zoom session or after? Anyone have a preference? Lewis is trying to paint with a specific palette of colour proposed from Tom Gallucci, yeah. These are limited palettes. He's doing really cool stuff. Tommy, right? So here's my Wim Hof from today. I would love to see yours. So make sure you use these hashtags here, and you can tag me, tag Wim Hof. Maybe he'll see one, maybe he won't. And if we if we met before, if we did the 10-minute portrait before the 2-hour session, then maybe some of you who've never been to the 2-hour session might jump on and be like, oh yeah, cool, this is fun, let's keep doing this. So we do from 30-second up to 6-minute portraits for 2 hours, and we're in Zoom and we actually get to talk to each other. You don't have to, because you can turn the camera off, if you feel a bit weird about it. You're also welcome to be in the background sketching with us or just watching. The question was, should we draw before, or should we do the 10-minute portrait before or after the Zoom session tomorrow? Let me know. And that was it for today. I am going to have a warm bath with oils and stuff in it. An Erkältungsbad. And tomorrow is Nikolaus, or Krampusnacht. That's it for today. Nancy says before. I think it feels like a good flow. We would build up to, we get to 6 minutes, and then we could finish it off with a 10-minute if everyone jumps over to YouTube. But yeah, that's okay. You don't have to stay at the long sessions. You can join late, you can leave early. But okay, that's one vote for before. Shannon says before. Maybe we'll do it before. Then I'll let you know. This is not my own ink, Lewis. I will do some natural ink drawings this month, but this is purchased ink. I will do my best to be well. I'm going to try and sleep, and I'll see you all next time. Who should we draw tomorrow? Let me know.